One of America's most recognizable entrepreneurs could be stepping into politics. Listen to this.
There's things going on you don't even see. And I will tell you this, I'm going to do so much in Minnesota over the next year and a half, you won't even see any blue.
Wow, that'll be interesting. MyPillow's Mike Lindell leaving people wondering if he is in fact going to run for office. He joins us now to set the record straight. The inventor, self-made multimillionaire, CEO of MyPillow, Mike Lindell. Mike, so you're a man of action. We know that for sure. So is your action going to take you to take it on Congresswoman Omar in Minnesota?
Well, the answer is not at this time. That was kind of taken all out of context, but I did say if the Lord wanted me to run, I would run, and. But it was like all these. Yesterday, I was bombarded in the news. They're going, "We heard you're running. We heard you're running." And I would love to do it, but I've got such a big platform going on right now, and I want to help the president, help turn Minnesota completely red, and get the right people in office that are going to just help our state and be one of the amazing states in the country.
Well, Mr. MyPillow, you feel that Congresswoman Ilhan Omar has let down the people of Minnesota. In what way?
Well, I just think I've had different things she's done to different businesses where my business is at, and I think going against Israel, and this to me. For me, my Christian values and stuff and what our country is all about, and I just think it starts right here in my home state. I used to be a crack cocaine addict. I came out of that, and I go, what's going on in our country? What's going on in our state? And I had to learn all what a conservative was, what a liberal was. I had to learn all this stuff, and then I met the president before he was president, and all the things he said he was going to do, and I went all in, and that's how I really got involved in politics, was because of him, because everything that the good things that are going on now that he told me back then when we met, he kept all his promises, and I want to get the word out that all the great things that are going on in our state, and not focus on anybody that's doing anything that's I think they all speak for themselves, the things that they're doing.
Mike, you really have lived the American dream. You were at one of your worst moments, I'm sure, when you're using crack cocaine, and then now we all have your pillows on our beds, and I walk into Bed Bath & Beyond, and you're everywhere. You're on all of our TV screens, so we all know your story. But for the folks at home that don't know all the details, tell us what happened. How old were you when you started doing crack cocaine, and then what led you to form this company?
Well, it was in the early 80s. I was doing cocaine, and I was a very functioning cocaine addict for about 20 years, and that switched to crack cocaine in the early 2000s. And God gave me an idea for this pillow around 2004, and I put everything I had into it and poured everything into it. And when I got it invented, I was turned down everywhere, and I did home shows and fairs throughout the United States, throughout the Midwest, making them at night, selling them during the day. And finally, I did that first infomercial in 2011. I quit everything, by the way, on January 16, 2009. God set me free of drugs and alcohol, everything forever. But I did my first infomercial in 2011, and interesting enough, I couldn't talk to people when I'd come off drugs. I was very shy. It was like a false courage. And when I went to do that first infomercial, I said, well, I want a real audience. I want just a friend of mine. And we were doing our reads the night before, and this producer guy texts the other guy. He goes, this is the worst I've ever seen. He goes, he's never going to make it on TV. and the next day, I did like 9 takes. I was so afraid, and finally I said, can we just take the teleprompter down and let me just do it like I did it at those shows? And it launched October 7, 2011 in the middle of the night, and I went from 5 employees to 540 days.
Unbelievable. Wow. Of course, this is all in your book, What Are the Odds from Crack Addict to CEO. It's on sale for pre-sale right now. And tell us about the cover, because it looks like a hologram where you see you as the crack addict, and then you move the book a little bit and you see you today.
Yeah, that picture was taken. Drug dealers did an intervention on me, and I was up for 14 days, and they did an intervention. And they said, you know, I couldn't buy crack anywhere then, and they said, they go, Mike, you've been telling us for years that this pillow is just a platform for God, and you're going to come back and help us all someday with these addictions and everything. And so I made that a hologram on the book, and the pre-sale from the book. The big story for me is I'm launching with help from these pre-sales, launching. It's called the Lindell Recovery Network, and it's going to help. It's revolutionary. It's going to help millions of addicts. It's going to tens of thousands of jobs. I was there when the president signed the opiate bill, and it ties right into that and his passion and everything to get rid of this opiate crisis, and this is where I'm going.
Mike Lindell, thanks so much for telling your story, and I guess the president will be real happy to know you're going to try to switch Minnesota red, the state that gave us Al Franken and Governor Ventura. Now you want to change things.
But also gave us the MyPillow.
Yeah.
Yes. Gave us Mike Lindell.
God bless you. God is so good. That's a great story. Happy for you.
Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.